run here the last couple of weeks and how you guys have been able to gain some yards?
Well, I think it's been a combination of you know, us getting together as a team and as an offense, and really stressing it, understanding that we had to get the run game going, balance us out a little bit. O-line's done a great job. Running backs are hitting it better. You know, getting in the next, you know, second level and being able to make some guys miss in space. And also, you know, Matt obviously brings a lot to the run game. So he has to deserve some of that credit too.
Has the O-line played as well the last 2 weeks as they have all season?
Yeah, the last 2 weeks I thought they've really played well. Not only that, just leading our group. You know, a lot of our guys look to O-linemen. They're a veteran group, tough guys, and you know, they've definitely stepped their play up.
What do you see just defensively from Stanford, what they do?
Very physical, play hard. You know, the thing that jumps out on film is they don't take plays off. They play hard every snap, swarm to the football. You know, they got big physical guys. You know, but you know, I think the thing that, you know, I think their strengths, they play together well as a team, and they play hard every snap.
Should your team be ready to go on Saturday?
Yes.
What was it? Could you run us through the fake fumble? I mean, the fake fumble.
That wasn't a fake fumble. That was a real one. You know, I think you got to give Coach Stoops and Coach Hammer credit for that. They did a great job of scheming those guys, and you know, when the opportunity presented itself, they did a great job of calling the play, and the guys and the players did a great job of executing. You know, it was a big play for us, kind of getting the momentum back on our side. So credit goes to those guys on that. I had nothing to do with that.
They were giving you the credit on TV.
So sometimes that shows. Some people getting way too much credit, and some people don't get enough.
They said you ran it 10 years ago, ran that exact play?
I don't know if it was the exact play, but
oh.
I did run a fake punt once or twice.
Did it always work?
Yeah, it did actually. It did.
Bob does that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, you know, we ran quite a few fakes, especially earlier on when he first got there. Fake field goals, fake punts, always kept you on your toes, special teams. And it's great because now, you know, those guys have to worry about defending that type of stuff, and you never know when we're going to call it. We could be on our own 30, 4th and 5, and you never know. Here it comes.
How often can you call a play like that during a season?
Ask Coach Stoops. He's the one who calls it. I don't know. Head coach makes those calls. I don't. He wouldn't be too happy if I called it and he wasn't aware of it.
When you were at Oklahoma, were you the personal protector in the punt?
Yes, I was.
Did you play special teams the whole time?
Yeah, special team.
You see a guy like Maurice at Stanford who can play both fullback and linebacker.
Tough guy. You know, you watch him on film. He's very impressive. You know, I enjoy watching being a former fullback, and the way he helps his team and how hard he plays. He's very physical every snap. You know, every snap, offensively, defensively, he's trying to come take your head off, and that's a credit to him and credit to his coaches. And he's definitely ready to play every week, and he's very physical. He doesn't only want to block you. He wants to hurt your bones a little bit. So he's very, very impressive to watch the tape.
Did they ever try to move you over?
Absolutely not. No.
How's the progression of the season gone for you? Are you feeling more comfortable now in game with play calling or situations and that sort of thing, or has it not changed at all for you this year?
No, I felt comfortable. You know, all year. You know, I think we have a great staff. You know, a guy who doesn't get enough credit is Coach Bedenbaugh. You know, he does an unbelievable job, and you know, when you look at it, he's really the leader of our group on offense. You know, very sharp, been around a long time, and our staff, so they make it comfortable. I mean, like I said, we game plan during the week, you know, as a staff. And, you know, it helps me on game day, having the confidence. And you know, and another thing is our players. You know, I believe in our players, and you can call about anything, and I think they'll go out and execute it. You know, not every play is going to be perfect. There's going to be mistakes. My players and coaches on calls, especially when there's 60, 70, 80 calls out there. You know, you're not going to be perfect on every one. So they've done a great job the last couple of weeks executing. We've cut down on some penalties, which have helped keeping us out of long yardage situations. We just got to. We still have a lot of mistakes we have to correct, though. We're still turning the ball over too much. We got to get that fixed. You know, you go on the road, and I think last week we kicked 3 field goals. We need to get touchdowns on some of those, and then also again cutting down the turnovers in the red zone's really been really plagued us this year, and we just got to get better at taking care of the football, understanding. You know, it's okay sometimes to kick a field goal in order to protect the football, but also we just got to get better.
It's the 5th game in a row where you've rushed for more yards than the previous game. How much of that is just the number of rushes that you're calling versus the intent and the design?
Probably a lot of it's due to the numbers that have been called, and also, like I said, I think Matt doesn't get enough credit for. He opens up the run game a lot in a lot of different areas. You know, he carries the ball, and I think he had 70 or 80 yards rushing this past week, which helps. Also, you know, like I said, I think we're playing better as an offense right now. We're coming off the ball better. The running backs are hitting it better. It's a combination of things. And also what they're giving us. You know, we always say we're not gonna sit there and beat our head up against the wall when everybody's playing 8, 9 guys in the box. It doesn't make a lot of sense. We throw the ball pretty good too. So a lot of it's due to what they're giving us too.
How do you keep that momentum going if, in fact, it's Nick again on Saturday, the quarterback?
You have to have a great week of preparation. That's where it starts. You know, the last couple of weeks we've had good practices. And, you know, our kids have really responded to buying into the fact that we have to practice well starting on Monday, and that has to be a great week. And then hopefully we peak on Saturday. And the last couple of weeks we have peaked on Saturday. You know, it kind of gets better a little bit each day, and that's what it takes to win. You gotta have great preparation. That's where it starts.
When you were at Oklahoma, did you ever play 2 top 10 teams in the same month, like you guys are going to do now?
Yeah, you know, the year we won, I think we played 3 or 4 right there in a row. I think it was Texas was top 10 team, Kansas State, Nebraska was number 1. So we had I think it was all in October. So none of that matters. You take it one game at a time. That's the biggest thing. If you got to take all these, you can only be 1-0. You can't be 2-0. You can't be 0-2. So prepare this game like it's your last one, and go out there and compete. And whatever happens, happens. The biggest thing is you prepare, you go out there and give it all you have, and then at the end of the day, what happened?
As a player, did you pay much attention to rankings anyway?
No, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Rankings don't matter. The 4-game stretch doesn't matter. What matters is we have Stanford this week, and all we can do is go out, prepare to beat them.
Is there any difference, Coach, in the approach to mental preparation week to week, given who the opponent is?
A lot of this game is mental. I think it starts in practice, though. I mean, mentally, if you can get the work done on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday's going to be a lot easier. You know, how much mental it is, I don't know. I think the biggest thing, all you have to worry about is doing your job, trying to understand what your job is, what you need to do to help this team win, as coaches and players. The last couple of weeks, I thought we've done a good job of that.